If you were a buyer 6 to 12 months ago, you probably remember you had to not only remove all your contingencies, so you were at risk if something were to happen with the property, but also you had to be a conventional buyer, at least 20% down, if not cash, and you were putting in well over asking price as far as your offer went. So if you were purchasing 6 to 12 months ago, you may have gotten a better mortgage interest rate, but you were paying more for the home, waived all your contingencies, and no seller was going to be doing any type of repairs on the home for you. In this market, because interest rates have gone higher and a lot of people can't afford to buy in this market, if you're one of the buyers that can afford to purchase in this market, you have a lot more chips in your favor. You're able to negotiate the terms of the contract when you put in offers, and a lot of times you can negotiate maybe even a seller credit where they buy down your interest rate. So not only are you going to get the home at a much better price, get your offer accepted even if you're not a 20% down conventional offer, not have to waive any of your contingency fees, but you may be able to get them to even get you a lower interest rate as well. So even though mortgage interest rates have gone up, if you can afford to purchase in this market and you want to talk with an actual mortgage advisor such as myself to see different strategies that we have in place to see what you can qualify for, then you have the opportunity in this market to make sure that you're getting the best options and terms available that you wouldn't have got 6 to 12 months ago. But keep in mind, with inflation, as inflation is high, mortgage interest rates are going to continue to stay elevated. When inflation is curved and comes back down, you're going to see that rates follow. Mortgage interest rates will come back down. So you're going to marry the home when you purchase it, but you can divorce that mortgage in the future, meaning that you can always get a new loan with better terms in the future. And it's expected based on, if you look at facts and data, of course, I don't have a crystal ball, but based on all the data and trends, and I've been in this for 19 years, we will see interest rates come back down when inflation comes back down in the next 1 to 3 years, and then you can get even better terms, but you locked in your price today. So when we see that happen, what's going to happen if you didn't buy? Well, all the buyers that can't afford or on hold will be back in the market, and we're going to be back to the market that it was 6 to 12 months ago, where you're going to have to put in over asking, remove contingencies, and pay more for a home. So although some are concerned that right now housing prices may come back down and they're going to lose equity, well, when the market goes back up, you're going to have to pay more for the home. So it's all going to end up in a place to where if you're able to afford to buy in this market, it always evens out. Now, if you plan to sell the home in 2 years or move, don't buy a home in this market. I would wait unless you have intentions of keeping it for a rental property. But if you plan to stay in a property for 5 or more years, it all repeats itself, it's all cycles, and it's still a really good time to buy. Please give me a call so we can look at your specific mortgage and buying options.